right, here we go. The first filmed match of the day. This is Division 5, Race to 2. We've got CC Risen Alpha breaking out on your left versus Los Angeles Platinum White on the right side of your screen. My name is Griffin Spanner. Welcome to the final day of the conclusion of the AFPL series for 2016. We are in the beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada at Las Vegas Extreme Sports. And if anything is going to be like it was yesterday, the weather is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So far, it feels the same right now. It's probably low to mid 50s. Paint's still warming up a little bit. Guns are getting rolling, and we will be starting in about 5 seconds. False start. Can he get back? Yes, he can tag up. All right. So LA Platinum White sending one out to the snake insert bunker, running on the outside. Both teams trying to utilize that snake side. However, Risen losing a body on that Dorito side tower. All right, Risen now getting into snake one. He also has support in the player in the snake can behind him, so that's going to give them a very large advantage on that side of the field. Our head ref, Michaela Wilkins, thought she saw something on one of the players moving up over there. Looks like there was nothing to be checked. So interesting gun battle going down here as the snake, as both players are trying to get set up and comfortable in this battle. A little bit more heads-up play right now by Platinum White. I have to say that their body language is showing me that they're a little bit more prepared for this early morning game. But definitely not going to take anything away from Risen Alpha. I have seen them pull off some crazy games in this division this season, especially from Snake 2. Now, he does have a little bit of an advantage if he looks inside against that Dorito 1, but he has to be very careful because he's got two guns on him already, including that tower. Referee checking out the player in the snake side corner for Risen, making sure that he's still in. He needs to start working with his snake player, though, as he got baited into a gun battle down the middle and got eliminated. All right, excellent shot by Risen in the snake, being able to eliminate his mirror. But that opens up the door for Alpha being able to make it up into the 50, and immediately Risen filling back out into that snake side corner, trying to contain the damage that's going to be done by the player up here in the 50. So if Risen can get across this next knuckle, he'll have a couple of really nice shots, but he has to be very careful now because he also has a player on... Oh, no. All right, Platinum is making their move up the middle of the field. He does not see the player in the snake. If the player in the snake looks up, he's got a free kill. He's got tunnel vision, though, so he's in big trouble. All right, so they dodged a bullet there. It looks like the player on Alpha... Oh! Major penalties? No major penalties. Interesting call. No major penalties. Still no major penalties. I like it. Let them trade out. I really dig it. Yeah, keep moving. Get a couple shots on. Let them get their groove out. Nobody's punched anybody in the face. This is good paintball. It's a good move. He went by. He did shoot the player in the snake in the shoulder first, and then he kind of kept shooting at him, so he shot him a couple more times. It's competitive. And then they did a little dance around the back corner, and they called it a trade out. I like it. Let the players play. All right. So it looks like LA Platinum's going to go up by 1. And we are off to a pretty interesting start. All right. Point is good for Platinum. So I think we've got about a minute left till the start of the next point. And remember, this is race to 2. So Risen has now to win 2 points in a row in order to come back and win the match. Looks like they've got one of their players, a little bit of pod help running out, grabbing pods for them. You know, a couple of mental errors by Platinum early on, filling out into interesting spots, losing a couple of, actually what would have been pretty important gun battles down the snake side of the field, but it definitely got themselves in position to blow this thing open a lot sooner. When you saw that player get all the way up into the Dorito, or to the snake side tower on the Risen side of the field, that he nor the person in the snake knew that each other was there. So that's going to just come down to communication. That would have been could have been potentially a game changer if either team had figured that out sooner. Maybe it would have swung momentum a little bit. So it looks like we've got a timeout that was called before the 10 seconds. As Platinum White is going to go ahead and try to ice Risen again. They're just taking their sweet time, and they are up, I remind you, by 1 point. So this timeout is brought to you by Air-Up's Bunkers, who actually got us to the field today. Our ride was MIA, swallowed up by Las Vegas last night. So thanks a bunch for Brent and the Air-Up's Angels for coming out. You guys will be able to see the Angels play a couple times today. They are jumping up into the open class red zone, which you guys will definitely need to check out. It's going to be a fascinating format to get into. I haven't been able to see 5-man red zone in probably about a year and a half now, since the Northern California League switched to 3-man to experiment with that for the season. Also, big congratulations to all the teams that won yesterday. We noted that was a lot of hard-fought victories, and the Turf Munchers came away victorious for the series of Division 4. All right, so people getting, the media crew getting situated in the back here. Shout out 1904 Photography. Stretch is on the field doing what he does well, getting low, getting high. All right, so now we've got Platinum White breaking out on your left, and CC Risen Alpha will be breaking out on the right side of your screens here. All right, here's the 10-second call. Now, yesterday we saw a lot of teams make it into that Snake 1 off the break, but again, we were talking about different divisions here, so the skill set is going to be something to keep in mind. All right, excellent job keeping his gun up. Both players, as they slid into their spots down the Snake side, they're immediately dominating that tape of the field. Both players clean. Looks like both teams have 5 alive. Both teams has a presence on the Snake side. However, Platinum first to strike and get into Snake 1, immediately getting called out, or not called, eliminated, but spotted by the players on Risen, trying to make sure that they can contain the damage and prevent him from doing what he's trying to do on that side of the field here. So looking on the inside, looked like he almost got a shot in on the player in the Snake side cake. He's got to be very careful, because if this player in the Snake comes up again, he does have an angle. All right, getting a lot of support now. LA Platinum moving up into the center of the field, getting into that 50. It looks like he got a shot in on the player who dove into the Dorito 1. That is an elimination. So they're going to have to be very careful now if Risen wants to pull anything out. Oh, no, it looks like his loader fell off of his gun in the corner, and he's about to get double stuffed in the Snake here. Nope. All right, they recognize the elimination. They're going to go ahead and let them just walk that flag in. Still plenty of time on the clock, and we are presuming that this match is going to LA White, barring some kind of crazy penalty. We actually saw a lot of game-changing red flags thrown yesterday, including one in the finals match, the very last point of the Division 4 game. So if you guys have a chance, definitely scroll down a little bit. That video is posted from last night. All these videos will be remastered and posted again in a couple months, so you guys can go back and review all of your games you've played. Thank you everybody who came out yesterday, and definitely a big thanks to everybody who played in our Havoc and SoCal Chaos series this season. We really could not do it without you guys. So while we've got a little bit of a break here, looks like the thumb is going up, and that will do it for our game. Congratulations, LA Platinum White, for taking their first match of the day over CC Risen Alpha. My name is Griffin Spanner with Parabolic Paintball, signing out. AFPL event number 7. Did we have 7 events this year total? 11. So John's doing 5 jobs right now. I don't know how he does it, but shout out to John for making this all happen. We'll see you guys in the stream.